What's going on, guys? Nick from Tooele Motorsports, and I'm standing here in front of our 2025 Supercat Fest West auction car. Now, what we do is we build this out and we put a reserve on it so it can go into the auction. Now, our reserve is just at our flat cost. We're trying to make sure that the charity gets as much money as possible out of this machine. So anything that goes over that reserve amount, of course, goes to a great cause, to local charities in Lake Havasu City. Now, Supercat Fest West, if you're not familiar with it, is one of the coolest events that you will probably ever go to. If you want to see a bunch of badass boats, badass off-road toys, all in one place in a great town in Lake Havasu City, come down. It is in April 2025. It's the second weekend this year. Dates are online. Now, this machine features a whole bunch of cool accessories and build out. We're going to talk about that and walk around this car. And if you want to, that event is free to the public. If you want to register, show your own stuff in it, please check that out. But of course, if you want to come attend, bid on this car, please come do it. If you want to get yourself something awesome and purchase this and make sure a lot of those proceeds go to a great cause, there's no better place in the world. So I hope to see you down there. See you soon. If you want something like this in the meantime, though, feel free to give us a call at the dealership. We can build you your own Maverick R XRS Max with Smart Shocks or any other machine in our great inventory that comes with our lifetime limited warranty. And we'll see you soon. Back last year, we did a two-seat Maverick R for that charity auction. This year, we're doing it even bigger. We're bringing this brand new 2025 Maverick XRS with Smart Shocks. This one's really nicely outfitted. We're going to walk around this machine, and I'm going to show you what we did and what you'll be bidding on this year at Supercat Fest West. Now, starting out front, we threw a DRT bumper on it. I really like this bumper. It's got a super clean profile. You can see we've got those Baja Designs lights on it. Those are LP6s, so those are a big light, tons of output from them. They have that amber mode. They have that high output mode. Now, we also included a street legal kit on this. Our street legal kit is from Corbin Custom Works, and it features these brows those are the indicators. So when you turn on the signal, this is all going to light up and flash orange. So that's really nice integration, very clean. Of course, we have to have a lot of cool lights on this. So this one got our full underglow set, and then we also tied all of that in with the speakers. Now, on the speakers, we brought those down in the cab. These speaker pods are from Ride Cartel, and we've been using these on a few of our builds, but it's kind of cool because we can put on those rings and really bring all that RGB to life. Of course, we have our MB whips up top with some of our Tooele Motorsports flags on this machine. Those are always fun, tie in together nice. Now, the stereo in this one's got two 10-inch subwoofers in it and four 6.5-inch speakers that you can see up top. It's all tied into the factory dash. So you're going to run all of that stereo through that factory 1025. Really nice, clean integration, and it sounds great. We got a lot of noise out of this one. Also, being that this is going to be ridden down in Havasu, we wanted to do a few things. So we sold one of these cars to one of our good buddies down there. You probably know him, Chris Leach, and he opted to go with these Valor wheels and tires. Now, this Alpha tire from Valor, it's showing to be pretty strong. So it's got a really strong sidewall. Of course, the terrain down there, it's got a lot of those jagged rocks. So we wanted to outfit this with something that was going to be a little more durable for that riding in that southern desert. Also, because of that, all those rocks, threw on A-arm guards and trailing arm guards. Those are the factory Can-Am pieces. They're an HMW. Just going to give you a little more protection on those critical suspension components and keep you out riding. Now, one of my favorite components on my personal Maverick R are my Assault Nighthawks. Again, Baja Designs lights in the mirror. Going to put out a lot of light. We also did an under hood light on this one from BRP, so you've got a ton of light on this machine between those LP6s up on that front bumper, under hood light, and of course these tied into the mirrors. So super clean, tons of output for you guys that love to ride at night. I do. That's a really good way to get out there and make sure that you have all the visibility you need. Now, coming out to the back of the machine, we have a few more fun things for you. So, got to have a spare tire. Threw it on this DRT spare tire rack. This is a pivot rack, so it can flip up out of the way. It's got a good shock assist on it. Now, one of the things I like about this, you probably saw in a prior video, it does not tie in with the factory cage. It actually uses the upper shock mount, so if you want to go put an aftermarket cage on this machine and do something different there, you're more than welcome to, and you're not going to lose your spare tire mount. So I really like that from DRT. Now underneath it, we also have the DRT cooler. It's got a lot of capacity. You can fit a lot of, your cans, and of course, as our buddy Braxton says, a lot of sandwiches. So that's on there as well. Now Evo has got a lot of great components for the Maverick R, and we had to get some of those on this build too. Charge tubes, blow off valve. You can see we went with those red ones, just kind of make it pop. And then also a shocker bypass pipe. Now the shocker bypass pipe is one of my favorite things on my personal Maverick R. Tied in with the factory muffler, this keeps the machine really quiet when you want that shocker valve closed. But if you want to open that up, you can really let that 999 sing and let it make all the noise. So really nice setup from Evo. Glad to have that on here. Overall, this is a beautiful build. We've got that bent metal full glass windshield with the vents on it. Hood scoop from BRP. Now we've heard some back and forth on if the 4-seater needs the roof scoop. In my opinion, it totally does. It keeps those IATs low. This acts as a ram air, shoving air across the intercooler and transmission exchangers, and really brings down that intake air temperature, making sure that we're running at peak power all the time and keeping the timing map at its absolute best level so that it doesn't pull timing and decrease the output of the motor. So all of this has been put together. It's ready to go. Really looking forward to this year's event. Thank you, River Dave, for having us back and for throwing such an amazing event. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. We can't wait to get down there. And if you have any other questions on this machine, feel free to call us and we can give you that info. And then we'll plan to see you down there at Supercat, and we'll do the auction, and let's make it big this year.